Hi friends, Attorney Priscilla Denise here. Today I want to talk to you about something very, very important if you have a social media account, which if you're watching me, you probably do. I want to talk to you about something called immigration social media vetting. What is this and how does this impact your case if you have a case with immigration? Social media vetting is a policy that came up in 2019 and it basically allows immigration to request anybody that's doing any type of visa with immigration their social media handles across maybe 20 platforms for the past 5 years. Now, what type of things is immigration looking for? Well, they're looking to see what you post online. They're looking to see who do you associate with. There has been instances where somebody has not physically posted themselves something on their social media, but maybe one of their friends posted something that immigration thought was extremely radical, and that person was actually prevented from coming back into the country. This happened in 2019. It was a student. So the reason for this video is because I want to make you aware, just in case you didn't know, that every single thing you post online is going to be judged by an immigration officer if you're trying to do some type of immigration case. Now, I just want to make you aware that they are actively trying to find ways for you to kind of show more of your private life that the forms are not really asking of you. So things that you have to be watching out and being very careful with is criticizing governments, okay? It doesn't matter if it's the criticism of the current government in the United States or the government of your own country or whatever government of whatever other country. These are things that are going to be kind of red flags for immigration. They are also going to be red flags for immigration when you associate with other people that actively criticize governments. You also have to be very careful with nonverbal communication. Sometimes when you're wearing a certain type of clothing, maybe I'm just going to throw an example out here. Maybe you're wearing a shirt that has a marijuana leaf and you're in a picture with somebody who's smoking marijuana. Now, I'm all about legalization of marijuana, but currently in the United States, federally, it is not legalized. So you have to be very careful that an officer might not interpret that maybe you smoke marijuana or you're associated with the sale of marijuana or any other drugs, okay? So just things to think about. Also, maybe in your country or in other countries, there is some type of article of clothing or some expression that is culturally accepted, but here maybe it's not. And you gotta remember that the person who's adjudicating your case is just the person. You don't know what kind of background they have. You don't know where they were raised, what kind of mentality they have. Immigration law prevents officers from making decisions based on discrimination of many things like ethnicity, sex, sexual orientation, and etc. But the law does give them broad discretion to deny your case. So sometimes looking through your social media, an officer might have a certain mindset or might have a certain experience in their personal life, and they bring it into the adjudication process. And because of your social media, they might deny you because they might think a certain way of you, okay? So be very, very, very careful what you post on social media because it might affect your case negatively in immigration. It's very important for you, if you are concerned, to talk to your attorney because every particular case has different, is gonna have a different instruction with this, right? The example that I just gave about somebody wearing a shirt with a marijuana leaf on it, maybe, for example, a person who's an artist, okay, and they do some type of art that has to do with plants or something, that might be acceptable for that particular person, and they might not be judged so harshly for that particular person as somebody who's already had a drug-related arrest, okay? So every case is different, and it's very, very important for you to analyze this in the context of your case, and the best person that can help you with this is an immigration attorney who knows the ins and outs of your particular case and can help you judge what should and shouldn't be on your social media accounts, okay? Now, it's kind of controversial in that sense, right? Because, you know, it kind of prevents or it makes people think about expressing themselves, and it kind of censors them sometimes. So, you know, this is gonna be a very controversial law. I predict in the future as cyber law keeps evolving. And when you marry cyber law and immigration law, well, you know, it's a little complicated and we don't have enough case law on this right now. So use your best judgment. Have your attorney review your social media accounts if you feel that you want a little extra help. And hopefully with that review, your social media accounts will not affect you negatively for your case. If you have an immigration case and you would like a consultation, we will be happy to review your case and see how we can help you. Our telephone number is 833-206-4472. Give us a call. And please share this video because everybody who has a social media account should hear this information because it's very, very important for their case. Till next time, friends.